Hola, buenas, bienvenidos al canal de Kontyworld. Vamos a hacer el gameplay, ¿vale? Del Red Dead Redemption 1 de la Xbox 360, pero jugando en la Xbox Series S, ¿vale? Directamente. Directamente voy a parar el vídeo aquí, ¿vale? Porque voy a tener que entrar para hacer una nueva partida a través de la partida que tengo, ¿vale? Entonces así que voy a hacer un corte y ahora volvemos, ¿vale?
I'm grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? That hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. The Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other, and who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Bien. Lo primero de todo. Opciones. Modo tiro. ¿Dónde estás? Pistolas doradas. Ah, perfecta. Está puesto. Creía que había que ponerlo. Perfecto. Hace muchísimos años que no juego al juego, ¿vale? Has descubierto el traje asesino letal. Úsalo para que tu Death Age se regenere tal. Oh, qué bien se veía este juego. Mira el amigo cómo va. Todo pedo perdido. Venga, borracho.
John Marston?
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front. Hit the trail.
Sube el caballo.
Easy on the spurs now. We don't need to draw undue attention.
Let's go.
Oh no. Mr. Marston, sir.
No, ¿cómo era para frenar?
So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I says, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as most rated back to. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Oh. Sé que el Red Dead Redemption 2 es muchísimo mejor
any
gráficamente.
time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
Vamos a ver.
Yeah, so it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guy. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you're better off not knowing.
I'll tell you, Mr. Marston, those coyotes eat better than I do. Not far now. You'll see the fort when you get to the top of this hill. Gee up.
Forber 0.
Whoa. Listen, mister. This here's what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Pam, param. Vamos despacito. Estoy diciéndolo. Mirad qué bien se ve el juego con los años que tiene. Aunque sea en la Xbox Series S, ¿vale? Se ve, pero muy bien este juego.
Come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implored. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
I was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later and help me patrol the perimeter? You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Bueno, vamos a hacer esta misión, que es, creo recordar que era la de la carrera, y lo dejaríamos, ¿vale? Vamos a ir corriendo así, despacito.
Back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here. There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
Hop on up. He won't bite. Let's make a tour of the ranch so you can get your bearings.
Qué perfecto, se mueven bien los caballos.
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished. Bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better.
Sí, me gusta ir por las vías del tren.
a little girl. Giddy up! And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland. Whoa there.
Come on, this is the only chance you're gonna get to rest.
Pues no era la carrera de caballos.
You'll only get lost! How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston.
Miss McFarland.
Remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time.
Oh, es
We
verdad.
best get moving. This is a dangerous time of night for us.
El de matar los conejos y los coyotes.
Right, follow me. Keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious. Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team. I don't believe it. Those damn rabbits are back. Give me a hand with them, will you? Let's see that rifle. I want a couple of these for the pop.
Quítate.
Got one! That's just kill those little bunnies. Much obliged for the help. Them rabbits can be wily little critters.
Qué malo he sido. Disparando.
We should keep moving. There's still a ways to go. If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure. Let's go!
Is that a coyote? Get those pests before they scare the livestock! Hurry! I bet they're going straight to the chicken.
Yeah. Uy, pero ¿por qué se me ha ido?
That's a kill.
That's it! Damn coyote! Oh there! Nice shot! Looks like that was the last of the coyotes. Just a shame we had to lose any of the chickens. Let's go. I'll take you back to your room.
Ahora voy a volver a ver si cuando me dejen lo que
You
sea en
know,
la
you can
cabaña.
actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
This is you, Mr. Marston.
Hey!
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarlane.
Si duermo, te levantarás 6 horas más tarde. Vamos a ver si siguen estos los coyotes. Y ahora vuelvo a la habitación. ¿Por qué? Porque con esto gano dinero.
You stink!
Estas cosas se venden en las tiendas. Y poco a poco pues, vas comprando mejores armas, más... No por otra cosa. Por eso he venido antes de grabar. Ahora y de cerrar la... Estás aquí. Un pollo y el coyote un poquito más adelante.
Tough one, ain't you?
Perfecto, perfecto. Mira el perro, policía. Y ahora sí, ya grabo y tenemos el primer vídeo. Creo recordar que puedo cambiar de atuendo en la cama. Pero voy a coger munición. Creo que puedo cambiar. Sí, aquí está. Traje de vaquero, traje de caballero, asesino letal. Explora cool chapter, completa la guarida. Vale. Buah, todavía este no. Y este traje no me gusta. Pues lo dejo con el que está. Vale. Fijaros, del 2016 hace que no juego una partida. Buah. Pues aquí lo grabo. Del 2016. Bueno. Vamos a dejarlo por aquí, como he dicho, directamente. Y lo iré grabando poco a poco, ¿vale? O sea, iré sacando lo que es la atuendos y cosas así, pero solo grabaré lo que es las misiones, ¿vale? Así que nos despedimos. Un saludo y hasta el próximo vídeo.